Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kaya. I am a congenital amputee, so I was born like this. I basically am making videos just trying to help other amputees figure out how to do things. Today I'm gonna be doing how to tie your shoes with one hand, and I'm gonna try and do this in a few different ways because I know that not everybody has that lower part of their arm with an elbow, so I'm gonna try and show you guys a way to do it with that elbow and without one as well. Yeah, so let's get to it. Okay, so here I'm just going to get some shoes. I just forgot to tell you guys. These work. So I'm gonna just use some common Converse. A lot of people have. They're not too uncommon, and I feel like when I was younger they were hard for me to tie. So I think I'm gonna flip you backwards. Okay. No, I didn't flip. Okay, now we're flipped. Oh, hi Coco. Yeah, he's gonna do that with my shoes. Where's the other cat? Hazel. Hey, pretty. All right, I'm gonna try and place it like this. Oh, I'm gonna have to put a weight on my phone. Okay, as you can see, they're already tied. This is a double knot, and I do like a same knot that everybody else does, which is just a bow. Untie these. Sorry, they're kind of dirty. And I'll do both of them. Hazel likes shoelaces, so this might be a little difficult too. Okay, so for tying these shoes, you're gonna want to put both of them on preemptively, like already. Okay, so now I have both of them on. Let's start. Stop. You're gonna take your fingers. This is gonna be really difficult. Cross them over, and a lot of this is finger work, okay? I'm just gonna pull it through with my thumb like that. Okay, now what you're gonna do is step on this lace. Step on it, pull. And then you're gonna make a little hat or a little bow here. And this is the way to make it with literally only one hand without the elbow, okay? Sorry. You're gonna pull it like this. Cross over. You're gonna use your middle finger to cross over and grab the string to go underneath. And this takes a lot of maneuvering, okay? So now that my finger's underneath like this, I have this other bow here. I'm gonna cross that bow over the other one. And pull the bow through. Now I know what you're thinking, that's not a bow. It's fine, it's half the bow. That's all we need. Now you can do the same thing with the other. So you make the little bunny ear, put your finger through here. Okay, this is what I did. So I have my bunny ear held in here. I'm using my ring finger to hold this backwards, and my middle finger through the other hole. I'm gonna pull this across and cross over with my bunny ear and pull it through the hole. Now I know there's not much leverage, so it's a little bit difficult. Like I said, there's a lot of maneuvering in this, like it takes a lot of time. Like I messed up, so I'm gonna do it again. Pull across, pull through, and once your little bunny ear is through this hole, you're gonna stick your thumb in there, you're gonna pull. Boom. Now you did it with one hand. It looks ugly, but who cares? It's your feet. We're looking. Okay, let's try again on this side. I'm sorry if the camera work is bad. I'm gonna try and give you better angles, maybe more lighting. Can you grab a light? I'm gonna do this a few times and try and keep showing you guys, because this is kind of like, it's very difficult to understand from a camera point of view because there's so much finger work. It's kind of like, honestly, it's kind of like origami, and if you've ever watched origami instruction videos, it is so frustrating. But once you get it, like, you get it, okay? So don't get too upset. Okay, so my 2 strings, are crossing them over, and the one that's on top of it, I'm gonna pull underneath and through. So now I've made my cross thing. I'm gonna step on this side, okay? I'm gonna create that leverage to really tighten it. I'm gonna pull from here. And I got my bunny ear. I create this bunny ear with my finger and my thumb, my pointer finger and my thumb. Okay. And now I'm gonna grab the string that I'm pulling. I'm still holding this bunny ear. It can be like really loose up here too. Grab it. And I'm gonna pull my bunny ear through the hole that I just created. Okay, now you got that one bow, or that one, I don't know, loop. Now you're gonna take the other one. You're gonna go through here. You're holding your second bunny ear. This one is with your middle finger. And you're using your ring finger to pull this back. Crossing this over. I'm trying to be able to show you guys how much as I can. Cross that over, and I'm pulling this loop underneath. And then you're just gonna pull that through. And if it's not tight like this, it's still loose, you just grab the holes and you pull them like that. Okay, so that is tying your shoes with just one hand. You can do it with your elbow too. It's a little bit, I mean, in my experience, a little bit faster, but that's just because that's how I learned it. So I'm gonna try and show you that as well. Yeah. Okay guys, let me show you how to do this with an arm, if you have one. And I have my elbow with me, so. This one's gonna be a little bit different. Rather than doing one bunny ear at a time, we're gonna make both bunny ears and then just tie them across and pull through. It's a little bit faster. Okay guys, let me show you how to do this with 1.5 arms. So you have that elbow arm that you can use, okay? So you're gonna do the same thing. The first step is always gonna pull over, pull that string through, and then you have this little knot here. I'm gonna use my arm to tighten it, okay? And once it's tight, I'm gonna pin my thumb there so it stays tight, and then I'm gonna replace that thumb part with my arm, okay? And then what I'm gonna do with this string is I'm gonna make a bow, and I'm gonna place that there as well. I'll use my arm to hold it down. And then I'm gonna create the second bow, take my middle finger and grab this other one. I'm gonna cross them over like this. Okay, can you see that? I cross them over. I'm gonna use my middle finger to take that bow and pull it underneath to go create this. Okay? Alright, let me do it one more time. Okay. Nice and taut. Okay, I'm holding there. And you know what? You don't even really have to switch between. You can just nice and taut and then hold it with your finger. Create that bow beforehand and then put your arm down. And I'm gonna make this other bow. I'm gonna grab this part, cross it over. Whoops, let that go. Cross it over. And I'm gonna push that through. So it'll be kind of like this. And then you're gonna grab and pull. And so what I did was I kind of stuck my thumb through the the belt, and then I used it to push against my arm to create that tight grab hold. Okay. Yeah. So thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Obviously I've never really made like videos before. I'm just doing this because, you know, growing up I always wanted answers and I never found them. So this is my way to help those other people out there who are still looking for those answers. If I did it really like terribly, like in terms of like you couldn't see what was going on, you don't understand, you can leave a comment and I'll redo it. Try to explain better, and maybe I'll get another camera person. Maybe I'll make some illustrations, or like a diagram. I don't know. I'm gonna try and go back and add some drawings on this video, so that you can see exactly kind of what I meant. But yeah, I'm gonna keep adding on to this channel, like things that I've just learned out through the years to see if I can help you guys. I'm also a registered nurse, so eventually at some point I'm going to try and start adding videos on like how I learned to do things with one hand in the medical field. Obviously I'm not going to do things that like only doctors can do, just like nursing skills. And some things I'm still figuring out myself. You know, I don't have all the answers, but everything that I have learned, I want to share with you guys. So yeah. Thanks! Say bye, Hazel! Say bye, Coco! Say bye! Say bye! He doesn't want to.